Hello guys and welcome to a new chapter. This chapter is going to be a little bit different as we're going to talk about something called SEO death. Yeah, this subject is a little bit strong and requires a lot of knowledge about certain SEO related things. So, we're going to split it into 3 parts, each part talking about multiple things concerning the topic. So let's get started with our first video in this chapter, which is our first part in the SEO death chapter. So guys, we're going to start by explaining to you what Black Hat SEO means. So Black Hat SEO is basically when you're implementing an aggressive SEO strategy that focuses only on the search engine tactics but eventually loses its human aspect. So it's not targeting human audience anymore. It's just trying to go through the various SEO obstacles without caring about who's visiting the website. It's blindly trying to get higher rankings, which of course can sometimes be considered as spam. Because you're trying to put as much keywords and stuff, as much attractions for crawlers so you can actually climb the rankings, which will turn out disastrous in the long term. However, people who are looking for a quick financial return without caring for their reputation sometimes use this technique. But again, these are mostly scams, because no real company would want to have a bad reputation with people, right? So definitely, we highly recommend that you avoid using Black Hat SEO in any possible way. This way, you can actually keep your website safe and make sure that you'll get organic natural visits and that you've got yourself a good reputation. And that's what you really need when making an SEO plan. So how Black Hat works exactly? Well, they mostly use something called spamdexing. What it means is that it basically uses many spam ways to try and index the website in Google's ranking, but of course bad indirect ways, and of course not suitable to the normal human audience. So it's going to be filled with lots of nonsense and fake words, so that's why it's considered as spam. So our tip for you is to stay away from that method at all, even if someone tried to convince you that it's a good method. Just don't use it and stay away from Black Hat SEO at all costs, because this will really destroy you. Now the next thing we're going to talk about is doorway pages. So doorway pages are page optimized with specific generic keywords that ultimately aim at a specific other website. So if you have multiple doorway pages, they will all aim at the same website. And that's why they are called doorway pages, because it's as if they are a doorway to the website. But Google hates these websites, because they result in the search results giving redirections to the same website. So this doesn't really help the users in getting various results, right? But actually just getting the same website all over again, which can sometimes be boring. People want to find different results, not the same results. And luckily, Google Penguin came and started to penalize these websites, and started to even push them back in the rankings. And obviously, that's why we're telling you and warning you about the doorway pages. Don't make the doorway pages at all. To be honest, they were used as a successful strategy back in time. But right now, with Google getting updates every day, you shouldn't do it. You shouldn't do anything that can raise suspicion and might get you penalized. So in short, doorway pages nowadays are a failed method of trying to get high in the rankings. So don't use this method at all. Well, since this chapter is called SEO death, probably it means that we're only talking about bad things, or even things that could lead to your SEO death. So concerning bad things, we're now going to talk about quality links. Bad quality links can take many aspects and meanings. And of course, there are another type of links that we want to avoid, so let's see what exactly they are. So, there are links from bad blog comments that can be considered as a spam, or links from spammy articles that are full of the same keywords, or even links from low quality websites, such as websites that have bad web design or bad reputation. Or even sometimes they can have unuseful content. And also links from websites with illegal content. And most importantly, they are the paid links, or the links that you pay to trick Google's web search into making your website appear more often in a better ranking. So all of these are different types of bad links. We want to avoid them at all costs. And the reason we want to do that is because you don't want to get penalized. Well, of course, you probably won't get penalized for your design, but you might get penalized for paid links and spammy content. So make sure that your website and the links you include are that of high quality and that they'll give you a push forward and not backwards. So far, guys, these are some of the things that may cause your SEO death, but there are still more things that we have to warn you about. This was just the first part and there's still more, so stay tuned.